We are here, we are here, we are here with running the levels, looking for market structure and patterns. Okay, guys, we are marking up AUD, USD. Let's take a look at the market for patterns that we can find. Let's head all the way down to the 1 minute time frame. See what's going on. Let's work with this area here. So we're going to identify highest high, which is the area here. We're going to identify lowest low. And right in the middle, we have the midpoint. So market came up from the high down to a low. So we can work with this area. So there's a few things that happened. When that market, we can really start right here. So when that market broke up to that new high, we did get the what? The market broke, came back, got the retest, market pushed up area high, pushed back down. That's a pattern right here, right in front of us. That's a double top. You see the double top, we know that market's going to push down. Also, if we pay attention to the two spike ups near the double top, which is the mountains, mountain left, mountain to the left, mountain to the right, we received long wicks. Basically, we see those, market losing momentum, markets coming down. So we're having a hard time forming a large side candle, the candle that size of this wick, for that the market to push up. Also, market came down to that midpoint area, but below the midpoint line, and we also got a consolidation. Okay, so when you look into it, you'll be able to find structure which way the market's going to go. So you notice that this area here are spikes. And if you draw a line right there, how many times the market touched overall? One, market spiked up once, market spiked up twice, market spiked up 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Overall cap, 5 pushes to the top. That market is guaranteed coming down after 5 pushes. Got the retest right after the fifth push, the market dropped down, all the way back down to that low. Once the market got to the low, what pattern do we see here? So let's draw it out. So we have the first leg, we have a second leg, we have a third leg, we have a fourth leg, we have a retest, and the market pushed up. Overall, we have an incline triple top. So market pushed down once, market pushed down twice, market pushed down 3 times, wasn't able to break, but you can see the incline of that market creating new levels of highs. And then that market did what? Finally broke up, came back to retest that level. Market went right back into the midpoint. Okay, so it's 2 patterns in this area. So think about midpoint does a lot of consolidating. So in that area of consolidation, what pattern did we receive? This is 2 patterns in one. It's a combination. Let's just take a look at it. So we do have that first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. That's the M. So once you see the M, that market pushed down a little bit, but it didn't push down too far. Just push down below the previous area. Okay. On the side of that, this is where the market pushed up at. From this area, we have a double bottom. Coming down in red, the first leg, coming back up the second leg in white, third leg, fourth leg, retest, market push up. It's more like a double, you can see it as a double bottom in the retest, or triple bottom overall, that pushed that market up. Let's take a look at what happened at the highs. So if we look at overall structure, we're looking at a double top in this overall. So that's the market pushed up to that first leg, market came down to that second leg, market pushed back up to that third leg, and market pushed back down to that fourth leg. 2 spike ups to the top, 1, 2, that market coming down. So when that market rolled that midpoint level here, that's just consolidation. So if you stood in this area, you'll be able to see a pattern form, which there's a few in there. So now we're going to break down this overall structure. We see overall as a double top, but when you look at it as breaking it down sectional, look at the first push up to the top. What do we receive here? You receive a single top and a retest that must push that market down to that midpoint. So in here, we see a whole bunch of patterns, look like M's and W's, but the ones you're going to pay attention to is the ones that was near the breakout of the areas highest high and lowest low, which create that consolidation. So when we did get the breakout here, we look for that market to retest to shoot down further, but you can see that it had a hard time breaking. And it finally went back into that consolidation And then once it went back into consolidation, you kind of see now we can see the pattern form, which pushed that market up. So we have that first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest, market pushed up once, retest, market pushed up twice, 3 times, 4 times. Overall cap. That means if you consolidate it here and we look into that area, we should be really seeing some type of pattern that pushed the market up. And from here, it looks like a W because we have 2 spike down to the bottom. So it was a small W in this area here. So coming down in red first leg, coming back up in white second leg, third leg, fourth leg. So that's the W in here. So it went from like some type of M pattern, decline, single top, retest, double bottom, and then market reached up to that high of the overall before pushing down. At that high, we did receive a single top and a retest. Market down overall first leg, coming down with the second leg, push it back up from the midpoint with the third leg, and then drop it finally back down to the fourth leg. It also reached that area, that midpoint again, so area consolidation below this area here. Wait around, you'll be able to see a structured pattern that pushed that market down to the previous area. Very important information, guys. Please review and study Forex pattern cheat sheet, and also please review and study breakout retest strategy. Click on images. Hey guys, this is Cam Jones, FX, running the levels. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your attention. AUD, USD.